So, for question one, I think the short clip and news article does a good job of showing climate change, especially rising temperature, since it's always been a big impact on beef industries. It explains that when it gets hotter, it costs more farmers to raise cattle because the animals don't grow as fast. They can get sick more easily, and unfortunately, some might not survive the extreme heat. This could mean there's less beef available in stores and prices might go up, which affects everyone who buys meat, obviously. This article also talks about how the quality and safety of beef can get worse because of the heat. For example, the meat might not have much protein, and there's a higher chance of foodborne illness, which is kind of worrying. Overall, it seems like climate change is making it a lot harder for farmers and could lead to more expensive and possibly lower quality beef for consumers. It really made me think about how climate change is connected to the food we eat and how it affects our daily lives in ways we might not expect. So for question two, rising temperatures are expected to increase production costs in beef industries as a result of higher animal mortality. It could also slow growth rates and the greater disease. I can't even speak. I can't even say it. These impact may reduce beef availability and drive up prices for consumers. Additionally, heat stress can lower muscle and protein quality in meat and elevate the risk of foodborne illness, leading to concerns about both safety and quality of beef products, like I said before. So, my thoughts on the CAFOs, or concentrated animal feeding operations. I think it's important to weigh both their benefits and drawbacks. So, according to the textbook that I read, our textbook, one of the main advantages of the CAFO is their efficiency. They can produce large amount of meat, dairy, eggs, milk, etc. in relatively small areas, which help meet the high demand for animal products and keep costs lower for consumers. The article also pointed out that it makes the food more affordable and widely available. However, the textbook also shows several serious disadvantages. For example, CAFO has major environmental impacts such as water pollution from animal waste, greenhouse gases. This connects to the article mentions of rising temperature and how they can make it harder and more expensive to raising cattle, showing that CAFO can actually make some climate issues worse. The textbook also further explained the crowd conditions in CAFOs can lead to poor animal welfare and increase the risk of disease outbreak. This often leads to heavy use of antibiotics, which the article notes can contribute to antibiotic resistance, a significant public health, which is a significant public health concern. So, based on these examples, I personally think this is a disadvantage of the CAFO as it outweighs the benefits, especially when it comes to environmental harms and ethical issues involving animal welfare. While it's true that CAFO help make food more affordable and plentiful, the long-term cost to the environment, public health, and animal well-being seems too high. Unless there's a major reform to address these problems, I don't think the advantage justifies the disadvantage. So.